everybody. Welcome to the book corner, my nerd corner. You can't see it all the way to the top, but I've got all my nerdy gadgets. Things, fun things. I've got baby Grogu and everything up here. The Starry Night on the laptop that I did at like 14 and the whole nine. Anyhow, it'll be short and quick today. I have a appointment with a specialist 2 hours away, so I will be in and out. I want to chat real quick about a book that I read back in February. I had to write down, keep notes. It is called All in Your Head. This is a book by Sabina Nordqvist. Apologize if I absolutely slaughtered that like I probably did. This is a romance novel, and we have some very, very heavy disability representation in this novel. And as somebody who is disabled, this hits hard, especially considering our female main character has a lot of the same issues that I have. I resonated with her very, very much. But they both struggle a lot with both internal and external ableism, especially with family members who just don't understand what they're going on with, what they have to deal with on a regular basis, what a flare looks like, how that interferes with their day-to-day life, how that impacts their ability to do their job, and how that affects their ability to have a normal or functioning relationship with other people. And it's very powerful, especially for myself. I read this while I was bedbound with a cerebral spinal fluid leak and unable to walk. I was stuck in bed in a dark room for 6 weeks, could not walk on my own. When I read this, it hit home in ways that I cannot describe. It was very, very meaningful for me. Very powerful book. I highly, highly, highly recommend it to anybody who's on a similar path. But overall, it is a great novel, contemporary romantasy, where they just, meet. They've got great things going on. He's a former athlete who got injured, has to figure out life and how things are looking going forward, how he's got to figure out how he's going to move forward doing things where he's connected to this sport that he absolutely loves but cannot compete in anymore. And Skylar is part of a university, and she's got a relatively flexible schedule but does a lot of promotions in the spring and in the fall, if I remember correctly. I read this back in February. So does a lot of conventions with with fairs, and has to be present for that, and that can impact how she feels and how she's able to function. And it's helpful when she can do that as a disabled person moving forward. But it's real interesting to see how these two interact with each other, especially when one of them is very open about their can and can't as far as their health, and one is not. But these two meet in a support group online, and that's kind of how they start things rolling. I don't want to give too much away with it, but it was actually a pretty good start to the book.